Greetings, bombs for breakfast. Less than, let's just make it an even number, 24. 24 hours away from Ignition Point, down at the Langley venue. And it's that time that just before every event, Bombs for Breakfast's own little reporter there sends a mass of emails to every competitor, questions that have to get answered. And I overlooked these so-called questions. And to me it seemed like they was trying to either paint me out as a bad guy or paint me into a corner. So I decided to paint myself instead and cut this video. What it boils down to with all these questions is the fact of down to only one question. And it should be, without a shadow of a doubt, the answer is I'm still walking out with this after Ignition Point, regardless of if it's Daniel Chan or Victor Chan, which I get to decide in their little submission only match. And what it comes down to, regardless of who thinks who is better at submissions than the next guy, they have to face me in the end. And Victor, you want to run your mouth about your perspective versus my perspective. Let's put this into perspective. Who's held the Fallout Championship more, you or me? Who's held it longer, you or me? Let's quickly do the math. Yes, you've held the belt. Let's see. I'm actually near a computer, believe it or not, so I'm going to take a look at Bombs for Breakfast's little stats on the record book. And let's see, 168 days. 168 days. Okay, 2 title defenses. That's not too bad. Okay, I've held the title twice. My first time was with a successful title defense. And it was for, it says here, 91 days. 91 days. Since I've gotten this back on my shoulder, come tomorrow I will be a champion for 112 days. So combine those two, I've been a champion for over 200 days. 200 days, and that's a lot longer than you. And let's see here. Brodus there has a rough amount of 184 days with his 2 combined. So I beat both of you, and regardless of who beats who, I beat Daniel and Brodus to get this back. The only person that I haven't beaten, haven't had a victory over is, well, Victor, when it comes down to this title. So, if it comes down to you, Victor, versus me tomorrow night, I can check this off in my bucket list and move on to whatever next event Bombs for Breakfast decides to hold, because regardless of who or what anybody thinks, I plan on walking into the Battle Royal with this still attached to me. And there's no one gonna stop me. So, you Von Chan people, you visitors, better lace up, better shut up, better put up. Because I don't really care who wins. I'll feast on whatever carcass is before me. And you boys know that, don't you? Have fun tapping. Because nobody else will be clapping.
I farted.